How many times have you told yourself, this is the last time? Starting tomorrow, I'm eating clean. No more sugar, no more late night snacks. And for a few days, you're strong. You meal prep, you count calories, you resist cravings, you feel proud. And then, one stressful day, one emotional trigger, one bad mood, and suddenly, you're standing in front of the fridge at 11:47 p.m., not even hungry, just restless. And before you even realize it, you've eaten twice what you planned. And then comes guilt, shame, self-judgment, and the cycle repeats. Why? Why does this keep happening? It's not because you lack discipline. It's not because you're weak. It's because you're unconscious. The real problem is not food. People say, I overeat. What should I do? They expect a diet plan. They expect rules. But rules don't change you. Consciousness changes you. You can force yourself to eat less for a week. You can try keto, intermittent fasting, low carb, high protein. But if your inner pattern remains the same, you will return. Because overeating is not a food problem. It's an awareness problem. When you eat, are you even there? Be honest, the last time you ate, were you just eating? Or were you scrolling Instagram, watching Netflix, reading emails, arguing in your head, planning tomorrow? Your body was eating, but you were somewhere else. And this is where everything begins to fall apart. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It knows when it's hungry. It knows when it's satisfied. It knows when to stop. But you can't hear it, not because it's silent, but because you're not listening. It's like your body keeps sending notifications and your mind keeps muting them. Your body speaks, but you're asleep. The body always signals. It says, that's enough. Slow down. We're full. But who is there to receive the message? You're distracted. You are thinking. You are emotionally reacting. You are absent. So you continue eating. And later you say, I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. You weren't present. Try this once. The next time you eat, do nothing else. No phone, no TV, no conversation, no music. Just you and your plate. Feel the texture. Smell the food. Take one bite. Chew slowly. Notice the taste changing as you chew. Most people don't chew, they shovel. And when you don't chew properly, something strange happens. Your stomach fills, but satisfaction never comes. Because satisfaction is not just about quantity, it's about awareness. You can eat a whole pizza unconsciously and still feel empty. But you can eat a simple, small meal consciously and feel deeply nourished. Presence completes the experience. Why you crave more. When you eat unconsciously, you don't experience the food fully, so your brain keeps asking for more stimulation, more flavor, more sugar, more crunch, more dopamine. It's not hunger, it's unfinished experience. And so you keep eating, trying to fill something that food cannot fill. Awareness breaks this pattern, because when you eat consciously, even a few bites feel rich, complete, enough. Food is fuel, not therapy. In modern culture, food has become emotional medicine. Stressed? Eat. Lonely? Eat. Bored? Eat. Celebrating? Eat. Sad? Eat. Food has become comfort, but food is meant for the body, not for the wounded mind. The body's needs are simple. The mind's cravings are endless. And when you live from the mind, you will always want more. But when you live from awareness, something powerful shifts. You start asking, does this nourish me? Instead of, does this excite me? That is a massive shift. A small experiment. Tonight, just one meal. Eat in silence, no distractions, and stop the moment you feel slightly satisfied. not stuffed, just satisfied. Then sit quietly for 2 minutes. Notice what happens. Your body may feel light, your breath easier, your mind calmer, because you listened for once. This is bigger than food. This is not just about eating. This is about how you live. When you walk, are you walking or replaying conversations? When you shower, are you showering or thinking about work? When someone talks to you, are you listening or preparing your response? Most people are physically present, but mentally somewhere else. That split creates anxiety, restlessness, compulsion. Overeating is just one symptom. Watch people walking. Stand on a sidewalk one day and observe people walking with blank eyes, talking to themselves, arguing with invisible opponents, lost in imaginary scenarios. Their bodies move, but their awareness is missing. That's how most of us live, half asleep. And then we wonder why nothing satisfies, why we feel disconnected, why we keep chasing stimulation, because we are never fully here. The revolution is simple. You don't need extreme discipline. You don't need punishment. You don't need to hate your cravings. You need awareness. Start small. When brushing your teeth, just brush. When drinking water, just drink. When walking, just walk. When eating, just eat. No inner commentary, no mental noise, just observation. At first, your mind will resist. It will wander. That's okay. Gently return. Again and again and again. And slowly, something incredible happens. You begin catching the moment before you overeat. You begin noticing the emotional trigger. You begin recognizing when you're not hungry, just restless. That moment of noticing is freedom. Awareness changes everything. When you are aware, you can't overeat the same way because the body's signal becomes clear. You feel fullness sooner. You chew more. You enjoy more. You need less. And gradually, taste becomes secondary. Health becomes primary. You begin choosing foods that energize you, not just excite you. And it happens naturally, without force, without guilt, without struggle. Final truth. You don't need another diet. You need presence. Because when you are awake, the compulsions weaken. Overeating dissolves, and life becomes simple, not controlled, but conscious. And from consciousness, transformation happens effortlessly.